Bloodline member, the best and worst of WWE SmackDown. Jade Cargill looks lost in the ring. Backstage updates from the Judgment Day's implosion. Triple H reveals WWE's Bash in Berlin poster. A WWE champion calls the WWE stupid. The Rock is returning sooner than expected. The WWE allows a major Bloodline botch on SmackDown. Roman Reigns sends a warning to Solo Sikoa after destroying the Bloodline. Let's dive right in. The best and worst of WWE SmackDown. The WWE SmackDown after SummerSlam felt important, if only for one specific reason. Roman Reigns is back now, instantly making the blue brand much bigger. However, the original Tribal Chief's return was far from the only notable thing on the show. The rest of it was a mixed bag, with some good moments and some questionable ones. So let's get into tonight's episode of WWE SmackDown and break it down. Here are the biggest positives and negatives from the show. Number 1. Best. KO gets awkward on WWE SmackDown. WWE SmackDown began with Cody Rhodes offering a title shot to Kevin Owens at Bash in Berlin. He refused it, citing his poor win-loss record this year, but the American Nightmare wouldn't take no for an answer. Owens looked somewhat offended that Rhodes was giving him a handout. While things got awkward, it makes sense for KO to initially turn the offer down. He is an honorable babyface who has lost most of his big matches recently. Despite that, Nick Aldis made the match official after threatening to give Roman Reigns a title match at Bash in Berlin. This seems to be the first step to Kevin Owens becoming the prize fighter once again. His potential heel turn will be fantastic, a much-needed boost for a former world champion who regain his edge. Number 2. Worst. No Jacob Fatu. While it seemed inevitable since SummerSlam, Jacob Fatu's injury seems to be legitimate. It has caused him to miss some time, although it still isn't clear how long the enforcer will be out for. WWE SmackDown tonight provided a concerning sign that Fatu won't be around for a while. Cody Rhodes brought up his injury, blaming Solo Sikoa for it. Jacob Fatu's absence was also telling, in that Tonga Loa seems to be one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions now. It may not have been the company's plan, but the Freebird rule is now in effect for them. Considering Loa's recent in-ring form, this isn't a great sign for the Bloodline's tag team title reign. We can only hope that Jacob Fatu recovers quickly and is back on WWE SmackDown soon. Number 3. Best. The Big Three reunites on WWE SmackDown. It would have made more sense to see some struggle, but the reunion was inevitable. Ever since Blair Davenport aligned herself with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the clock was ticking on Naomi helping out her two friends. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair needed backup against the unholy union, and they have it. The Big Three has officially reunited following Cargill's short win over Fire on WWE SmackDown. This feud could help Naomi remain at a high level, as she continues to share the ring with the former women's tag team champions. However, it will be interesting to see how Belair and Jade Cargill end up splitting. Number 4. Worst. Momentum lost. While the match between Andrade and Santos Escobar on WWE SmackDown was excellent, it seems like the wrong person won. El Idolo had momentum on his side, having beaten Carmelo Hayes twice. He should have earned the first shot at LA Knight's United States Championship, leveling up in the process. Instead, Andrade is back to feuding with Hayes. It can only go downhill from this point. WWE